Jeffrey Dahmer was a schizophrenic serial killer who murdered his victims for personal pleasure. From 1978 to 1991, he raped, murdered and dissected the bodies of 17 men and young boys. He preserved the body parts in his house with which he would often masturbate. He was captured and confessed his crimes in 1991. He was murdered by a fellow inmate at the Columbia Correctional Institution 3 years later. Gennady Makasevic was a Russian serial killer who took the lives of 36 women between 1971 and 1985. According to reports, Makasevic was bitter over an ex-girlfriend who left him to marry another man while he was serving in the military. Soon after learning about her betrayal, he began to kill. Makasevic had a double life. He became a prestigious member of the Communist Party and started a family, but he kept killing. Makasevic sexually assaulted and strangled women in isolated locations without raising any suspicions. Strangely, he also robbed his victims and gave their precious jewels to his wife as gifts. He was arrested and executed by firing squad in 1987. Wang Qiang is one of the most notorious serial killers in China's history. Raised by an abusive, alcoholic father, Qiang never went to school. As a result, he was troubled, illiterate and could not hold a job. Wang killed his first victim in 1995. By the time of his arrest in July of 2003, Wang had murdered 45 people. According to his confessions, he enjoyed raping young girls after he killed them. He was executed in 2005 at the age of 30. An unidentified Russian serial killer that goes by the name of the Volga Maniac is currently living among us. He was accused of murdering 32 single elderly women, aged 75 to 90 years old, who resided in public apartment buildings in the Volga and Ural Federal Districts, Russia. Investigators speculate that the serial killer was a native of Tatarstan during 2011 to 2012, where the crimes took place, and studied in one of Kazan's schools. Currently, the investigation continues.